This is the Block Party, a Minecraft podcast, episode 144. We're your hosts, Little C.
And Bearded Sloth.
Get all our info at theblockpartymc.com.
Now let's get the block party started.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Something ain't right.
we switched it.
We did switch it. Little C.
It took us a while to figure out how to switch it.
Dude, I think we were in here for like a half an hour deciding how are we going to switch this? Should we still say Bearded Sloth and then Little C, or Little C and Bearded Sloth? It doesn't matter. We're just glad you're here and at the party.
We were struggling.
We were struggling. I'm ready to go, though. It's going to be an exciting show to start off with our comments from the listeners.
That's a nice segue into our first comment. Excited Sapling. Listening live was a different experience and a really good one. I will try to tune in again, but not sure when that will be. Thoroughly enjoyed listening and taking part.
Well, we thoroughly enjoyed you taking part and listening to us live in our Discord.
I don't know if listening to us live is the best. If you have only listened to our show, the edited version, and you're like, man, those guys are good at talking, don't listen to the live show, please.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of editing going on afterwards. Not a lot, but we take out all the weird pauses and things like that.
He also goes on to a second one.
A second comment. He says,
also, I really enjoyed it, so I became a subscriber.
thank you. Yay. Applause all around. Yay. Welcome to the subscriber list.
Everyone else should follow that.
Absolutely.
They should do what you did.
It's cut over half price
Wow.
than what it was. It's only 99 cents a month.
That's the same as an Arizona sweet tea.
I know.
That's cheap.
It's really cheap. So make sure you get that subscription. Really appreciate it. You'll get access to all of our early shows. They're kind of goofy. You were younger, almost 3 years younger now. We're getting pretty far into
We're
this.
old.
I'm getting to be an old man.
I remember when we had to walk both hills up way in the snow to do the podcast.
Something like that. Anyways, yes, you'll get access to all those early shows. We were doing topical stuff and relying less on the listeners. Like, the listeners commented on a topic we came up with, but we like this better where you come up with whatever topic you want every week. I love doing it this way. So you get all those early shows, but wait, there's more. You also get the After Hours show, which is just you and I, Little C, just ranting about all kinds of stuff.
Us ranting about stuff? Never.
Just talking about all kinds of random stuff. There is some Minecraft talk in those occasionally.
We can't escape it.
We cannot escape. That is part of our life for sure. We did have some people we interviewed and guests on there and stuff in studio, a few of them. So you definitely want to become a subscriber. Thank you, Excited Sapling, for the comments. We look forward to more comments from you every week, of course, and really glad you joined us. All right, we got another comment, and this actually came in email. Don't forget, you can email us. You don't have to be on Discord. You can email us, contact@theblockpartymc.com. This one is from John Derry 270. Hello, I am John Derry 270.
I never saw that coming.
Oh, wait, I'm not John Derry, though, even though I just read it.
But the commenter is.
Oh, that makes more sense. I have just started listening to your podcast recently, like today, and I'm really enjoying it. One thing I noticed when listening to episode 136 at about the 9-minute mark, you were talking about picking up animals and stuff. And I'm here to tell you that there is an official snapshot called One Block at a Time for Java Edition. I can't remember the exact snapshot number, but I know that it exists. You need to try it. Keep up the great work. I would say more, but I am at work right now, so I'll have to email that later.
I think this might have been what I was talking about, because I do remember that, and it was a April Fool's snapshot.
Yeah, it was an April Fool's one.
2 years ago now? Or maybe one. It was not too long ago, and you could only pick up one block at a time. I never played it a ton because I couldn't figure out crafting, and I wasn't patient enough to figure out crafting and everything. But it was a fun idea, and I did like, hey, you can pick up animals. That should be a feature.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking, though, you did have something
There was
where
a
you
mod,
could pick
too.
them up. And
I do remember
it was
a
a
mod.
mod, yeah. So that's awesome. Thank you for bringing those. I did get your other emails, just to let you know. I didn't get them on this week's show notes. I did get both of them. I think you said one got cut off or something, but I've got all those, so really appreciate it. Make sure you can keep emailing us. We love that. Or, of course, join our Discord. And be sure to check out being a subscriber. So, not a lot of talk here about Minecraft from our listeners this week.
A lot of talk
Littlesy.
about a Minecraft podcast.
A lot of talk about our podcast.
And we're struggling to talk about Minecraft.
But I like that. And we do this podcast for y'all. That's really what we're doing this for. Really enjoy it. I can't believe we're already on episode 144. I say that every week, but it's still astonishing to me.
144. That's like your laptop monitor refresh rate.
That is my refresh rate on my laptop.
Maybe we'll get to my refresh rate of 165.
Ooh, we're working on it. Not that much further to go. I remember when we did our first episode, I never would have thought we'd be here in our kind of studio setup here
Still
with
yapping.
Real broadcast mics and stuff. We couldn't have done it without the listeners. They're the ones that keep us motivated, keep us going, give us stuff to talk about. We kind of run out of things because we're boring old Minecraft players. We do the same thing every time we play Minecraft. Over and over and over.
Hey, that's not true.
I just go fishing.
I just learned that that redstone's a thing. No.
That fancy redstone stuff.
Did you know that there's hoppers in the game?
I remember when hoppers came in the game.
Yeah, the good old days. We
Dude,
thought they were going to be useless.
Yeah, I had
That's
no idea
funny.
because I was watching, it was kind of a podcast, kind of a show thing online. I watched this way early on. We were still on PlayStation 3, just very early learning the game. And there was these guys, and they played Java Edition, of course. And they were talking about the hoppers coming, and they were so excited for it. I'm like, who cares? You know, what's this going to do? And then we finally got them on console, and I have not looked back since. Absolutely love them. The good old days. Little C, we got to fill in the gaps to talk about Minecraft. What you been doing in Minecraft? Or what do you want to talk about?
It was the 15-year anniversary. Minecraft is only a year younger than me.
Yay!
Yeah. So they have some cool stuff. You can get free marketplace stuff and also some capes for both Java and Bedrock with an asterisk. The TikTok and Twitch capes are only available on Bedrock, but if you claim it, it will go to your account eventually. They just haven't rolled it out.
Oh, they don't have it out.
The other cape, the Creeper 15th anniversary cape, is on both right now.
Nice. I'll have to check them out. I have not got the capes. I have been trying to log in to get the free stuff on the marketplace, of course. You get your daily gift, basically.
I really like the Twitch cape with the little purple heart.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Tell us a little bit about the basics of getting them. I don't know.
Minecraft?
You got the Twitch one, so how'd you do it?
The Twitch one, you just have to be logged into Twitch and then watch a Minecraft stream with drops enabled.
Okay.
This is when I did it. I don't know how long it lasts either.
Right.
But you had to watch it for 15 minutes and then you'd get the drop. And then the TikTok one, you have to be on a live stream with the TikTok version of drops, which is very hard to find. The TikTok one's actually really hard to get.
There's a lot of controversy. I actually read a little article this morning on that, and there's a lot of countries apparently that ban TikTok, so it's kind of a harder one to get.
And the Creeper one, that's the 15-year anniversary.
Oh, man.
That one's pretty cool, and that's super easy to get. You just have to go to the website and claim it.
Nice. I'll definitely have to get that one. That sounds easy. I don't mind Twitch. I'm a bigger fan of YouTube, though. When are they coming out with a YouTube cape?
That's what's amazing is there's not a YouTube cape, considering YouTube made Minecraft so big and continues to keep it big.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's probably just brand deals. They could get one with Twitch and TikTok and not YouTube.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure there's some business transactions happening in the background somewhere. Little C, you been doing anything else or talking about other stuff on there?
I broke some blocks.
Did you?
Yeah.
How exciting is that?
I think about 3.
Good job.
Yeah.
That's more than 2.
I broke my ender chest. I placed it down again, and I broke it again. That's about it.
Man, maybe you should go for 4.
That's pushing it.
That might be pushing it. Well, you played 3 more blocks than I did this week. I did not play. I logged in enough to see the
I did-
marketplace stuff.
I mean, I flew around a lot on Jericho, but I just didn't feel like doing anything, so I just wasted rockets.
Yeah, I'm kind of out of it. I'm kind of waiting for the next update and stuff. I got several of the dogs last time I played a couple weeks ago. I'm sorry, the wolf variant.
How dare
Right.
you call them dogs?
I did some of that. I've been doing, thinking about old computer stuff. And I was thinking about maybe trying to make a server because we'll get into this, but we have fast internet now. And I was thinking about taking one of our old laptops or old computer and trying to make a server out of it.
And we'd have to
Just
invest in
to
some
play
stuff.
with it. Just to play. Even if it's just for you and I just to play on to see if we can make it work. And I'm kind of getting into the tech thing, but I would love to be able to figure that side of things out with Minecraft and eventually maybe host Jericho from our house. I don't know.
It's not worth it.
Right.
With how cheap we get it from Bisect.
Exactly. And you can go to Bisect, amazing place. Definitely check them out. I think if you go to our support tab or something on our website, I forget exactly what it is. There's actually a little emblem of Bisect. If you click that, that's actually a referral link, helps us out and helps you out by getting Bisect hosting. And no, they have not sponsored this. It's just, that's what we use for Jericho and it works.
Bisect, if you're listening, you can sponsor us, wink wink.
Absolutely.
Heart
Reach out
emoji.
to us. Come on, Max. You were on our show before. And by the way, he did do the after hours show with us. So that is something you get with that podcast subscription. Just let you know. He's a really awesome guy. He's the CEO of Bisect. All right, let's talk about real life because we don't have a lot to talk about Minecraft, unfortunately. I mean, we'll get into the changelogs here in a little bit. Don't worry. The Minecraft talk's not over yet, but real life's been happening. I've been contemplating about life just in general. Maybe it's a midlife crisis. I am at 40
You
now,
are old.
so I don't know. I actually put in a job application in a entry level kind of tech job thing, like running cable and troubleshooting and help desk things for like a banking institution kind of thing. So I wanted to kind of get into this world, maybe into the IT world kind of thing. I watched a video that's 31 hours long on YouTube. Now, I didn't get through all of it this week.
Slacker.
But I got through 20 hours of it this week.
That's an excessive
And
amount.
it's basically, it's kind of an older thing, but it's a certification that you get for basic stuff. And so I watched it. I want to learn. I love learning about things, especially tech-oriented stuff. So fun. So yeah, 20 hours out of 31. So I think I should be able to finish that here. I might not be able to finish it next week. Little C, you're going to go over the road with me in trucking.
Yeah.
In real life.
I got to babysit him.
So I did drive around a little bit this week, though, in trucking.
That's
while I'm still
what you
doing that. For now. That might be changing very soon. We'll have to see where life takes us. But I got pulled over because they're doing a DOT, Department of Transportation. They're the semi-truck police, basically. And they're doing this blitz thing. Safety blitz is what they call it. And I got pulled over on the side of the road this week. So they could do an inspection on my truck and my trailer and my logbook stuff. All that stuff. Guess what, though? I passed.
Good job. Did you get an A+?
I got flying colors. No citations. So that's awesome. The officer actually was really cool, really laid back. Talked to him a little bit about just life and, me getting out of trucking maybe and stuff. And it was a good conversation. So I love meeting people like that, even though you do kind of feel a little nervous when you get pulled over, no matter if you're doing anything wrong or not. And I wasn't doing anything wrong. It's just one of those, they can pull us over for no reason kind of thing to do inspections. Speaking of trucking though, I'm really excited. American Truck Simulator.
Oh boy.
Here we go. They released Nebraska, another state. So I got to drive around that a little bit. And I was in, Oklahoma on the game this week because they also released an update for that game. I won't talk too much about it.
This isn't a truck sim podcast.
Exactly. We might need to make one of those.
Oh, no.
Just saying. But there's a plant where they make school buses. I've been to that exact plant and it looked very, very similar in the layout and stuff. It was very cool. Little C, what you been up to in real life?
So I'm done with school. I technically have 3 days next week, but I'm done with all my classes. Woo. And then on Wednesday, we got something fancy. We got fiber installed. Fiber
So,
internet, not fiber that you eat.
I was just going to say like mini wheats or something.
It's the best thing ever. I don't get why
Fiber
everyone
internet is great.
is talking about sliced bread. Fiber internet is the new sliced bread.
Totally better. Yes, we were fairly happy with Starlink. That's
was
what we've
good.
had. It was good for us out here.
But 500 up and down,
Yeah.
2 ping.
Yeah, 2 ping, 2
2.
millisecond ping. You can't beat it. And we're literally kind of in the middle of nowhere kind of thing. And they ran fiber down our road. Couldn't believe it.
It's amazing.
It's absolutely amazing. We got hooked up to it. It's working great. So that is part of the reason why I kind of want to think about maybe setting up server stuff in here or even being able to remotely connect to stuff at home when I'm on the road or away, which might not even be a thing for longer, but if I am home, then I want to enjoy the internet more too. So,
And then also, I did farm work this week, the same place that I worked for last year. I worked for this year for a few days.
so
And
actual hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah, going out picking up rocks and
I am a
Oof.
true redneck right now. My neck is so sunburned.
yes,
I
you
put
are.
on
You
I put on
total ha-
sunscreen, but not enough.
Yeah, and you have total farmer's tan going on.
Yeah, it's I have a piece of paper on the top of my shoulder, and then like right where a t-shirt ends is just like tomato.
You could be like me though with the trucker tan. So only my left arm is tan
Yeah,
and
I'm
my
not
right
that bad.
one is white. So yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about the fiber. That's probably the most exciting thing this week as far as real life. We're actually talking about maybe setting up network in our house here.
Looking at some stuff even today after the show, we might go to
A bigger town
a
near
big
us.
go to the big old town.
Yeah, we got to drive like 20 miles just to get to anything that has anything to do with that.
Yeah.
So
And even that, it's not a place made for it.
no,
Like, it's
and
just
we might even have to go a little further, another 10 miles or so to get to what we actually need, like Ethernet cable or something.
Yeah, it's so hard to find them Ethernet cables.
Well, we want to buy it in bulk and just
Yeah. I mean, we might
terminate
not
the
buy it
stuff, so-
today. We really are looking for the tools we need to start.
Yep.
this
And maybe
stuff.
one at a time kind of thing
Yep.
and go from
'Cause
there.
we're thinking about having, so we have the modem and the router that was provided, but we're thinking to get a switch so we can just wire the computers like in the studio and
Now, I am going to
stuff.
throw this out there. I'm going to take this opportunity and take this platform and put it out there. If you're looking for anybody that is really good at learning stuff in the IT world, maybe remotely or whatever, you might be listening to us. We got all kinds of listeners here, and we thank you for that. Hey, reach out to me. I'm looking for something else to do. So I'm willing to learn anything. Well, most things. And I kind of want to use my brain more than my brawn. Is that the saying? I think
What he's saying
Not
is
my
he wants
muscles.
to sit on his butt all day and type stuff on a computer.
I'm a thinker, and I want to be able to utilize that. Let's put it that way.
If you're
So,
a thinker, that I don't
I'm just
even
throwing
wanna
it
know
out
what I
there.
am.
Reach out to me. You can email contact@theblockpartymc.com, and we can go from there. Or you can get me on Discord, of course. All right, little C.
The past week in Minecraft, all the info, you guessed it, is from Minecraft.net.
All right, we got a couple of them. Minecraft Java Snapshot 24W20A came out Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. I'm happy we're back in Minecraft talk, though. There are some changes here. I don't know if you're going to like this stuff or not.
Some of them are good, some of them are no.
Witches now always drop 4 to 8 redstone dust on death.
This is good.
This
This
is good.
great. Great for witch farms.
Yes. Improved player attribute and effect handling.
Sure.
Updated credits.
That's good. Gotta credit all the people.
Updated piston sounds to lower volume and attenuation.
Nope, you had me, now you've lost me. That's it, Mojang. I am coming to
Dude.
Sweden and I will fight you. The piston.
Pistons
That's
have
such an
always been-
iconic sound.
I know, but it's so loud.
Yeah, they should have just made it quieter. They changed the sound and it's like a little click.
I know,
Now,
but
it
now
sucks.
but when you have doors and stuff, you don't want to
No.
hear them.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I don't
Yes,
know.
that's why I like piston doors. They're
I
loud.
guess there's some controversy
Oh,
in the TBP studios
it's
here.
it's pretty controversial in the Minecraft community because
Is
it's
it?
such an
Okay.
iconic sound,
It
like the
is.
piston,
I
and
agree.
they're ripping that away from us.
They
It's
are
just
taking
so
it away. So,
rude.
hey, listeners, let us know what you're thinking on that. Oh, data pack version is now 44.
You know what? That's even bigger controversy. I don't even know what that means.
Hey, that's 4 more than my age. So there's that. All right, they have some bugs fixed. These are the problems they had in Java Edition, and they're fixing them. Status effects are lost when returning to the overworld from the exit end portal. Armor attributes list can be too long. The player's horizontal motion doesn't affect fired projectiles in certain situations. So left and right player basically doesn't affect. Oh, it should have affected. I see. Okay, players' attributes reset back to default values upon respawning. Exiting the end portal resets player attributes to their default values. Some kind of fonts are rendered with missing pixels. Fix that. The Minecraft generic scale attribute is desynchronized when the player leaves the end dimension via an end portal. There's a lot of end portal stuff that was wrong, apparently. Some Japanese variants use the same diacritic, whatever that means. They fix that. The weight of skeletons in swamp biomes is too high, causing less bog spawns. So when they talk about the weight, that's basically kind of the probability of something spawning. So,
Interesting.
so they weren't getting enough bogs. They wanted more bogs. Are you looking forward to those, by the way?
I forgot about them until now. Gotta be honest.
They were kind of cool looking.
They're cool.
They're kind of cool. I like the variants of the zombies, basically. Or no, those are the skeleton, or are they zombie? They're zombie variants, right?
No, the skeleton
They're
variant.
scare. Okay. See, I can't even remember. We got all this cool stuff coming. Bogged. Do not drop mushrooms when sheared with do mob loot false. All right, now they do. Shearing a bog spawns mushrooms at the bog's feet. When the game rule do immediate respawn is set to true, the wind charged, oozing, or weaving effects don't function for players. I really need to learn more about these new effects that are coming in. I really didn't get a good explanation of what they all mean yet. So I'm hoping we can cover that when they actually get added, which will be 1.21. Blur levels below 10% do not appear to actually work. I'm just going to kind of go through. There's a whole list of these
There's a lot of these
bugs that they fixed. Just know that they're working on the game. Can we go with that? That'll work because there's a whole bunch more. Definitely can check them out on the changelogs. I will have a link. I've just started putting the link to all the changelogs. So any of them that you might be interested in are right there, goes straight to their website. It works out pretty well that way. All right, they also did do Minecraft Bedrock Beta / Preview 1.21.0.26. Also came out Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. All right, changes here. This is interesting, and I don't know how I feel. Mobs no longer naturally spawn inside trial chambers. So they only spawn with the whatever they're calling them, right? So it's kind of like the deep dark, right? Where stuff doesn't spawn. So I don't know. The trial spawner fixed a bug where trial spawners would no longer spawn mobs after toggling the do mob spawning game rule off and on again. Fixed a bug where the arrow projectiles randomly shot down in an ominous trial would have harming 2 or slow falling as their effect instead of poison or slowness 4. Some changes here to vaults. Fixed a bug where arrows or slow falling could be found in ominous vaults instead of arrows of slowness 4. We're back to that word slowness. I don't know why I have so much trouble saying that, little C.
Slowness.
I'm just
Not
a
that
little
hard.
slow for it, apparently. I am a sloth, after all. Fixed a bug where arrows of harming 2 could be found in vaults and supply chests instead of arrows of poison. The chances for mob equipment to drop has been brought closer to Java Edition. Enchanted mob equipment no longer has double the chance to drop. Each level of the looting enchantment now gives a plus 1% chance for mob equipment to drop, down from plus 4%. That's interesting. So not a huge increase there with your your levels of looting.
Interesting.
But you're going to get less like armor and stuff that
Less
way.
junk.
Yeah, so you'll have less junk. So I guess I kind of like that. Mace Smash attack no longer triggers automatically when swapping to the mace after initiating a Trident Riptide attack. Banners are once again obtainable via the recipe book. Fixed a bug where the looting enchantment could cause mob equipment with a 0% drop chance to still drop, such as Vex swords or equipment from Ominous Trials. Fixed an error that could sometimes occur when opening Realms stories. Fixed a bug causing character creator skins with removed eyes to break skin texture loading. Fixed issue where particle effect lifetime event timeline did not trigger events as expected. And the bog's texture files are now located in a dedicated folder consistent with other entities. So that's just coding stuff that they fixed where it's placed. I've noticed that a lot. Sometimes when updates come out, they'll put the files in the wrong spot and it throws everything off if you're using add-ons or anything like that. I've had to fix a few of their mistakes on the server itself before as updates came out. All right, that's it. That's all they've been up to. So they've been working, right? They're fixing a lot of bugs, things like that. I don't think we're going to see any big new features, but little things like on the Java edition, dropping more redstone out of witches, just
That's just
little
nice.
balancing things. I love it when game developers focus on the balance of a game. That's very important to me. I hate it when things are way overpowered.
They did, yeah. There's some stuff that's like, is that really necessary? Like changing the piston, but the other stuff,
Right.
it's like,
And of
it's
course,
good.
you're not going to like everything. It's a good balance. Or, for instance, the little change of the percent of looting effect, right? So you're going to get less armor and stuff because you get an excessive amount on hard mode on Bedrock,
Just,
right?
yeah, I have farms and stuff, especially.
Exactly. So a little less of that. I'm good with that. All right. Well, that's all we got as far as that stuff goes.
Now it's time for do.
Listener questions. Since we changed the intro, maybe I should have.
No,
Yeah, let's try that.
no.
Do 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 do.
List, you didn't do it right. Try again.
Da 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 da.
Try again.
Da 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 da. None
Eh,
of that.
Close enough. Listener question. Our first question here comes from HolyBookworm.
Hey, HolyBookworm, how you doing today? Oh
What
wait, she's not here.
what did you or do you find confusing about Minecraft?
Yes, my answer is yes.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
No, okay, yes, there's a lot of things confusing about Minecraft, right? Especially as you learn, not so much now. I kind of, this is kind of what we do now, but enchantments, that's probably the hardest thing is trying to figure out, okay, what enchantment here and what are the levels of it and how can you get it and those kind of things. I've always struggled with. I've never really got it mastered. Little C, do you find things confusing?
The way that question was worded.
That was a confusing question.
Other than that, potions. Luckily, I have a texture pack now that helps with that. Other than that, redstone can get kind of crazy. But if you just... Oh,
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room.
BS, no.
A rubber room.
BS, go to your corner.
A rubber room with rats.
No.
Rats? Oh, I hate rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy. Okay, we'll keep going. All right, keep going, little C.
So redstone can get crazy, but if you don't watch tutorials and you just try to figure stuff out and make things that you make without like looking up a tutorial, then it's fine. Like if you don't think about, oh, a 3x3 piston door is possible, then you're not going to try to make it and it's not confusing because redstone makes sense.
Well, that is true. I did figure out piston doors, the basic piston door, right? Just you have two blocks, one on top of each other, and you just open them to the side, one thing. I figured that out all by myself early days. Now I can do, I think they called it a Jeb door for a while. That kind of came in and out.
The flush.
Right? And I like that and stuff like that. But I like redstone, so it's not as confusing. But I can see your point there, Little C. And the potions, I can kind of get behind that. I was doing potions for a while. I made quite a bit. I had that not a bar under my fishing shack, basically, in season 2. So I was making potions for that. All right, thank you for that question there, HolyBookworm. We got another one from Excited Sapling. Hi, BS and Little C. Well, hello there.
Howdy.
If there was one thing you could implement from the real world into Minecraft, what would it be? For me, it would be to be able to have more environmental sounds, birds tweeting, cricket noises, and the sound of wind. That wasn't me speaking. That was the question, by the way.
Yeah, I agree with that. We need environmental sounds. One of the biggest things Minecraft needs, I think, more birds, like animal birds that would make the sounds, and like maybe some brushes and like brush and leaves on the ground, kind of like what they did with cherry
There
blossoms.
you go. I guess they're solving that a little bit.
But we need more ambient sounds.
I'll go with that. I know there was a pack that added things like that.
It was a Java pack.
It was a Java thing, yeah. So I personally love to see a wider variety of animals of the different kinds, kind of like bears, right? We have polar bears, but I want to see other kinds of bears and things like that.
We have panda bears.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of how the pandas are, right? Exactly like that. But I just want more variety, just like they just did with the wolves, right? We have more variety of the same animal. I would love to see that. I think that would break it up a little bit more. Or bunnies, right? You have different color bunnies and rabbits, I guess, but things like that. And also, the other thing really would be nice from the real world. It'd be really good. Fireflies, maybe?
Amen.
Or bundles?
Give me some fireflies, dang it.
I'm just saying.
I don't care.
Fireflies and bundles.
Bundles can be thrown out the window.
No,
I just
I want bundles.
Give me the fireflies right now.
Yep, there you go. All right. That was a whole controversy. If you're new to Minecraft and you're just getting
Or the
into
podcast.
you really got to go back.
Guys,
Fireflies were a big thing
Be
for a
careful
while.
to mention fireflies around me. I can get a little crazy.
He
He
goes off on that.
Man, if we could just have fireflies and make the game so much better, they'd add so much ambience. They'd just be so great. I just love fireflies.
All right, Little C. It's been a great show. I love it. We probably ought to get out of here.
Well, we can't leave yet.
Why not?
We gotta
Little
do
C?
everyone's favorite part of the show.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Holy Bookworm's joke of the week.
How much do you pay deer for a day's work?
$100. That would be a lot of deer.
Pay what?
$100 would be a
that
lot
would
of
be a lot
deer.
of bucks in one spot. Bucks don't usually hang out together all the time. They're kind of $1 and several doe kind of thing. If you know anything about animals, that would be nice. That'd be kind of cool.
Deer?
Deer.
Yeah, we should have deer in Minecraft.
Deer. White-tailed deer.
Yep.
Like we have here in the U.S. So,
Come on, Mojang, get on it.
Yeah, deer would be nice. That would be very nice. Little fawns, with their spots. And I'm liking this. All right, don't forget, you got to subscribe. That's awesome. Thank you for being a listener, everybody. That's all I got to say.
Do you guys have anything to say? If so, then reach us on Discord or at contact@theblockfightymc.com.
Thanks for listening. I'm Bearded Sloth, and now I got to eat my coffee.
And I'm Little C. Bye.